I want to make a video for you guys to just kind of like explain that final pulling together of your semester midterm. So what you should be doing, this is like, there's many places where this is listed, but this is kind of like how to make your group presentation and your individual maps and presentation as good as it could possibly be. So of course you want to turn in those semester research slides. Those are a quarter two grade. You want to show me your semester midterm map so I can get a good grade in the book for you for that. That's just, even if it's in progress, I want to check that off on my clipboard. You are going to find a way to finalize the data that you're going to use and do some kind of quantitative analysis, ideally. This is going to vary from person to person on how you do this. Your final map, the best way to do this, bookmarks for initial location. I'll show you that in a second. You want to rename your layers, reorder them for clarity in your final presentations. You can go to the 3 dots by each layer, rename them for clarity. If you've made copies of each one and you filter one way and filter one another way, that's a great way to make clarity, because in the dashboard you'll be able to turn your layers on and off as you present different parts of your presentation. Make sure you have a legend, reworked, relabeled, like as good as possible for your legend. You want to style your map for clarity. Choose your base map carefully. Keep it clear, keep it simple. You can even search base maps in the Living Atlas and get ones that aren't just the regular ones that are shown at the top, the left-hand top of your map. You can get others. Make them as good, as bright, as clear as possible to showcase your data. You want to, like I said, include an analysis of your data as quantitative as possible, and then you're going to share to the organization so that your group leader can add to the group dashboard. Now, let me show you. Here is a test dashboard that I've done. But let me go, if this is your map, so this is just a very basic map I'm doing just to kind of illustrate what I'm talking about. You can add a USA states or world countries layer. You can filter it here. I filtered for Florida. Let's pretend that my topic is coral reefs. I want to maybe get the title, Coral Reefs in Key West, semester midterm, and my initials. I can save my map title like that. I also did create labels with my 3 dots, and so I have the label Florida. This is my location map, so I want to start here. I made a bookmark for Florida. And then once I want to go in and show coral reefs in my area, I can go in and center in on my more specific study area here of Key West. But if I started with this, nobody would have any idea where in the world this was. So I've taken this map, and I have put it into a dashboard, and you can see this is where I start. The way you add a map is you go to a plus here, add an element, and this tells me where I want to add it. So say I wanted to add the next one down here, I'd hit a plus, add a map. I could add lots of different things. Say I wanted to add a different map, I would add it right there. And it will load this map in a new location in my dashboard. That's how you do it. I'm not going to add it right here because I already have the 2 I want. And notice here in my Florida example where I have bookmarks, I can go up to my 3 dots here, go to settings, and that's going to give me lots of options. I want to turn on my bookmarks so I can zoom in how I want to, go to the different places I want to show during my presentation. I want to turn on my legend. I want to turn on my layers. And there's some other, I could turn on a search bar if I wanted, so people could go there. For the most part, I'm going to be giving this. There's other settings here. You can add a title to my map. So my map is, my topic is coral reefs. And here's my title. And I say done, and that gives me a title. I can go here. I can also add general. I can add a description. And I might want to say something like coral reefs are, I'm not giving a very good example. I might want to put my bottom line quantitative analysis in this line. Keep it short. And then I have, here we go. I can have a descriptor down here with my title up here. All right. So now I can go my bookmark. So say I initially, here's Florida. I can now go over to here, Key West, and I can zoom right in and keep talking about whatever data. I haven't added any coral reef data. You, of course, would have some coral reef data in here that you're talking about. My layers here, I can turn things on and off. So if I had multiple layers, I wanted to present different things, I can use this right here, close it back up as I present. Now, during presentation, of course, I can open this up. Here's my legend as well. I can open up this whole map, so when I'm presenting my coral reefs, this is more like what it's going to look like. Does that make sense? Close this, and I can move around, do whatever I need to do. Again, go back and forth on my bookmarks. So set as many bookmarks as you need to make sense for your presentation. Now I can close this back down. The next person who might be doing the next topic can open theirs up and do whatever it is they need to do. Okay? All right, so that is the basics of how you make a great presentation. Remember, the 3 dots is going to be all the settings for anything in each individual map. Definitely, you could have a title, you can have a title up here that you can change when you make your dashboard, and your bottom line, kind of one line quantitative analysis findings down here below. All right, thank you.